In this exercise, we are going to start with this drawing, and in the end, we will get this illustration. File, place, exercise 19, click, check template, and place. First thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna draw a straight line here. I go to line segment tool. I'm gonna set the size stroke weight to 10 points, and the color I'm gonna choose this shade of orange. I come here, I press shift to make sure the line is vertical, and I draw a line just like this. Now I go to the ellipse tool, I place the cursor right here, I press shift, and I draw a circle like this. Now selection tool, I select both, and I'm gonna align them by clicking here and here, and using the arrows now I can move both and put them right here to match the drawing. I'm gonna select this line, gonna click here and choose width profile 3, and I get a line like this, thin at the edges. Select the line once again. Now I'm gonna apply an effect. I go to effect, distort and transform, and I'm gonna click on zigzag. Options for the size, I'm gonna choose 15. I'm gonna choose absolute, not relative, absolute, and ridges per segment, I'm gonna set this to 20. Points, I'm gonna change this from corner to smooth. Click OK, and we get this result. This is like I'm gonna zoom. As you can see, it's aligned with the wavy effect. I'm gonna select the line once again. I'm gonna apply another effect, distort and transform, and I'm gonna click on transform this time. First, make sure the center of the transformation is here, exactly in the center, in the middle. I'm gonna go to rotate. I'm gonna set this to 10 for the angle. Set the angle to 10, and I'm gonna set the number of copies to 18. Now you can see the preview, we get this result. I click on OK. Now I'm gonna add a text. I go to type tool, I make one click here. I'm gonna set the font to Arial. I'm gonna keep the font style to regular, and font size, I'm gonna choose 400 like this. I make 3 clicks, I select everything and write sun. Selection tool, I'm gonna put the word right here. I'm gonna zoom some more. Put the word right here, and I'm going to change the shape of the word to match the drawing just like this. Just like this. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna select the text. I go to appearance. I'm gonna add one fill. I'm gonna set this fill to yellow. The stroke, I'm gonna set this to this shade of orange, and stroke weight, I'm gonna set this to 10. And I'm gonna click and drag and put the stroke under the fill like this. That way the fill is above the stroke like this. Now I'm gonna select the stroke and I'm going to duplicate once. Now we have 2 strokes. I'm gonna do it again. Now we have 3 strokes. I'm gonna leave this stroke like this. Next stroke, I'm gonna choose this shade of orange, and the stroke weight is going to be 20 points. Next stroke, I'm gonna choose this shade of orange, and the stroke weight is going to be 30 points. And we get a result like this. As you see, is gradually transforming from this yellow to this shade of orange. Now I'm going to apply an effect to this fill. I go to this button, add an effect, blur, Gaussian blur. The radius, I'm gonna choose 20 pixels and click OK, and you see the effect we get. If I unsee the effect Gaussian blur, used to be like this, click again, and now it's like this. I'm going to apply the same effect to this stroke. Click on the stroke, effect, blur, Gaussian blur, 20, OK. I'll move to the next stroke, click, and I'm going to apply the same effect, blur, Gaussian blur, and I choose 20. I click OK, and now we get this result with this effect. Make sure the word is selected. I go to graphic styles. I click here, graphic styles, and I'm going to save this graphic style by clicking here. And now, as you see, we have a new graphic style. I'm gonna select the circle now, and I'm gonna apply the same graphic style, the same appearance saved here simply by clicking. Now we can hide the template. I no longer need it. And now the exercise is finished. You go do the same and don't forget to save.